All right, here's another game I played.
Okay, so we're changing decks from mono green to Simic. Yeah, you got ramp and you can make something big, and you have a little bit of control with Exclusion Mage. So, workable. I guess you're hoping to draw into something that'll help.
Are you almost always hoping to draw? You can't. It seems uncommon to have everything you want in your opening
It's
hand.
considered like a god hand for a reason.
Okay,
When you
but
have that.
this was a more than capable.
Yeah, that's you have it. You have ramp and you have creatures to help, and a little bit of defense with Felling Blow.
The concept of defense, I'm not great with yet.
Yeah,
Picking up on that.
yeah. I would play the Guild Gate and just take the damage for a turn and set up for Exclusion Mage later on.
You're saying take the damage because I won't have a blocker?
Well, you don't have any... Yeah, but you also don't have a source of blue right now that's not the tap land, so suffer that turn one and then try to get more... Like, you'll ramp out later on. Also, don't block.
I honestly don't remember what I do in this game.
Let's find out. Alright.
They didn't attack. All right.
That's fair. They might not have won that trade anyways, so let's see here.
You still think I should play that?
Yes. You don't have blue, and Felling Blow isn't a good play right now. So, I hope you logic through that. Now you can't play that yet. Just skip on to the end of your turn.
Right. I would have lost.
I mean, he should have blocked if you had been stupid enough to do that.
With one of his.
Yeah. I say that with love. You need to be able to ramp and do... Okay, it's a 2-card deck. Boros.
Oh, I remember this now.
Yep.
Attach that.
It didn't attack, which is interesting. Yeah, you're good to do that.
Same concept as the earlier one.
Yeah, and you already have enough that you can play your Exclusion Mage.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's fine. You don't need it. No. Well, actually, no. You can do that and kill the Fanatical Firebrand. I wouldn't ramp with that because you don't need it. You have lands in hand and can afford everything.
I know. I'm a little bit slow. Trying to read the cards as you instructed me to.
All right. Do you at least kill the one that's equipped?
I don't think so.
Should I
kill myself?
No. It says a creature deals damage equal to a creature input, so you can't kill your own creature.
Oh, good. Protect me from myself.
No.
So that's the wrong one. Okay, I get it now.
You can kill either of them, so it's better to kill the one that's equipped and make them spend the resources to re-equip and slow them down a little bit.
Okay, I think I was worried because it was equipped, it was somehow stronger. But
it's +1/+1 to a 1/1, making it a 2/2.
Okay.
So they do adjust the power and toughness on screen for you, so you don't have to do the math.
So my Llanowar Elves says the 2/2.
Correct. That has flash. It's instant speed.
I don't know how to use flash, which I'm sure shocks no one.
Yeah, none. Here you should play the Thornwood Falls because you need more blue sources because you have 2 spells that require blue. You need to be able to play through everything. If you're doing that, I honestly don't know if I would hit the dog or the goblin because you can replay the goblin and the dogs will just disappear because tokens. Yeah. I mean, it's not bad.
But again, it's not what I thought it.
Well, yeah,
was.
because they're going to double block, sacrifice. Or, okay, they only blocked with one. They could have double blocked and traded.
Taking mine off the field.
Yeah,
And still had 2 tokens.
correct. Which is probably what I would have done if I were them.
Okay, I did not like that.
Well,
And then just bring this guy right back out.
that's why I was saying, like, maybe hit the token, just do that. Yeah, they are going to hit you.
All right, what just happened? What was the...
Gold Vein Pick reads, whenever the equipped creature deals damage or combat damage to a player, create a treasure token.
That was the creation of a...
Treasure, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. No, as Flash. Flash creatures don't need to be played right now.
Sorry. Yeah, I don't know what Flash is.
You can play it at instant speed.
So there's no need to be playing it.
Yeah, you can keep it in reserve as something in your hand. I mean, I guess having a flyer is useful, but summoning sickness is still a thing. Okay, good luck.
Right, because I don't have anything... I don't have much to combat Cranko.
Yeah. Especially now he's a 4/4 compared to... Yep.
So I didn't get anything out of putting that on the field.
Not really. He sacrificed something, so I guess that's good.
This is a lucky draw, right?
Yeah. If you had gone just like...
I need that.
Yeah. So go ahead and play it. Yep. And don't attack, because there's a 4/4.
Can the 4/4 block both of those? If
No, but he would block the one you've already put resources into, the 2/2.
And eliminate it.
Yeah. That's... You don't need lands right now, but go ahead and cast that. Then the deck. Get rid of some of your lands.
Get rid of some of my lands.
Like, take them out of the deck and they go onto the battlefield. You don't really need them, but...
But this means that I can cast
Yeah.
almost anything that comes into my hand?
Yeah, but also you do that because...
Sorry. Same issue, right?
Yeah, he should block. No, your guy doesn't have trample. He's just making sure it dies.
What's going on?
So 3 creatures are blocking your 6/6. So he's gonna do a total of 6 damage, and that's gonna be enough to kill it. Yes, that is the correct order to do the damage because you want
Get Cranko off the field.
you want to guarantee Cranko dies.
Now I have to start hoping for some big
Yeah,
somethings.
I mean that gives you stuff. So
In my head, I'm just trying to get stuff on the field.
I mean that is the right mentality. Don't attack.
I can't promise.
Okay.
Wait, it's already been done. I don't remember.
I know, but I'm saying you shouldn't attack.
No, I get it now. You weren't with me last week. I'm going to act like this was done a year ago.
Anyone who's watched our channel knows this is not you a year ago. You actually understand the concept of Magic is a game.
Do I? I know you're wondering right now.
Yeah, well... Let's see.
I'm playing everything that comes into my hand.
If it's a creature, you should drop it. You need to be able to get through blockers and just...
I find it amusing, though. I remember, I want to get everything out, but I didn't know how to use blockers. So even in my mind, I could only get halfway through the
through the turn.
Yeah, the process. I think this is a lucky.
Yeah, Tatiova is a big pull for you here because it gives you a lot more card draw and life gain. I just attack with the flyer. No. And they better kill your Llanowar Elf.
So the flyer, they can't block.
Correct, they don't have reach or flying.
So it just would have jumped over the blockers and
Pretty
dealt
much.
you.
You
Like
do
that.
the same amount of damage to them, but get to keep a creature.
Okay.
So that's evasion. Evasion is when a card can't be blocked because of some keyword ability, or it's a lot harder to block and deal with.
All right, they did nothing.
They're out of cards in hand, it looks like. And they quit.
Is that what? Okay, that confused me. I didn't know what happened.
Yeah, no, that is...
So on MTG Arena, if someone quits, it just...
They blow up, yes.
Okay. Because they knew I was about to win. No?